been such a dope experience. It's just crazy to think that we're almost like near the end of the year already. I feel like this year's gone really, really quick. But yeah, it's been wicked, been touring, internationally, nationally. I'm just working on new music, really, just trying to get, you know, really great music. So this last end of the year, I'm trying to release that music now I've been working on. But I've just been enjoying performing the current music I have to the audiences all over the world, and just kind of building more of a following, more of a fan base. Yeah, it's been really fun, really, really fun. Oh wow, there's so much, like now we see like there's so much R&B like all over, and I love that there's so much fusion happening, like, which has always been on my heart, like R&B fusion with Afro beats, R&B fusion with like reggae, R&B fusion with hip hop. So I feel like, yeah, there's so much that Christian and gospel artists can bring to the R&B space. I think, you know, gospel R&B was created from gospel, so when you think about that, there's already those blends and those overlaps all the time. So I think there's such a pocket for gospel music to be fused with R&B music, for R&B and trap soul and all these different new genres being flipped. Yeah, I think it's really special. It's a really dope time.
When you went there?
Yeah, so I was there actually as part of a youth campus conference. So it was all different campuses across the DMV, which, for those that don't know what the DMV is, it's the DC area. So that's Washington, that's Maryland, that's Baltimore, that's all these different places coming together, young people from all those different, essentially student unions called Christian unions in the US, and then coming together and, yeah, worshiping Jesus. So I got to come as a special guest artist from the UK, and it was really cool being able to, like, you know, minister to the young people in a new space, doing the UK flair, and they really liked it. They really did like the UK energy, the UK vibe. They were always trying to mimic the accent, which was super funny. And then also connecting to other artists in the US as well. And I actually was also able to do a pop-up show in Miami, Florida, which was absolutely amazing. So I was able to do some stuff across the Washington and DMV area, and also even like places like Colombia. So that was really, really special, and I just really enjoyed being there and experiencing the culture, experiencing the people. It was special, man. So that's why I was there, and I'm excited to go back at some point in the future. I definitely want to go back and yeah, see what the US is like again, man. Everything is just bigger. The food, the energy, the people, it's like a huge whirlwind when you get there, but the people are so lovely, and it was a lot of fun, for sure. I think it's so funny because in the US, R&B is definitely a more established genre. So doing R&B in the US, there is a different reception, I guess. I think in the UK it's still a vibe, but it's not as like prominent as a genre. So I think when you do it there, they definitely receive it very well because it's a current genre. And also gospel on a whole is not an underground thing. I think in the UK it's still, I guess it's very much established now, I would say. But over the years it's been underground, it's been an upcoming kind of space. As for in the US, obviously, gospel has its own main genre. So I think generally there's a more, I guess, a seriousness that's taken to it, I've kind of felt. Or like they're more kind of inclined to kind of be receptive. Maybe because that's just the church culture is a bit more prominent. Like here, people are a lot more conservative, but over there it's like church is the lifestyle. You know what I mean? Most people go to church, whether they actually are fully surrendered to Christ or not, they still go to church. So there's kind of that vibe of like freedom and expression and faith, and just kind of, they really do receive gospel and R&B music because they're such prominent genres. But also at the same time, they also receive the UK style, because I did one of my freestyles, 21 Freestyle, which is a mixture of like drill and kind of the UK sound, and they loved it. Like they were like, this is so epic, and they loved it. So I think they also love UK sounds, whether it's like the drill or the way we do trap, the way we rap, the way we do hip hop. Just everything is a bit different, because they have very much the Jersey club vibe, or even their drill is a different type of drill, and just the genres and the styles are just very different. I believe God is really doing something, and I think over the last year of touring, I've been very privileged to see God moving. And I think over the last year of touring, I've been very privileged to see God moving. And I think over the last year of touring, I've been very privileged to see God moving. And I think over the last year of touring, I've been very privileged to see God moving. And I think over the last year of touring, I've been very privileged to see God moving. to see God moving around all over. You know, like there is this generation, young people really want to know Jesus, and I really do believe there is a revival happening. I really do believe there is, there's just something happening in young people where they really do want to know who Jesus is. Because everywhere I go, I see young people just passionate about God, passionate about making change, passionate about their communities, and passionate about their universities. So for me, it was just a privilege to see young people so like really in tune with God. Like I left there feeling energized and hopeful for my generation. So yeah, it was just a privilege to even. And the funny thing is, I'm 23, so a lot of the students that I was even ministering to, they were not much younger than me. They were from anything from 18 to 21. So I'm not that much older than them. So even to be able to minister to them, it kind of felt like I really understood where they were coming from. I really understood the struggles they were going through. But at the same time, I was educated, even about like, you know, especially in places like Baltimore, you know, how deprived these places are, how much of need these young people need God, and they need inspiration, and they need faith, because they don't have anything else. And the violence is so massive in some places, and it's like they really just need light. You know, there's so many young people that just need light. So it really inspired me to continue to do that and be that light to young people around me. Yeah, so I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to be traveling some more this year, just locking in some dates, but definitely some more international shows, which is really exciting. Also some music, definitely new music. It's been overdue. It's defo time. So I'm in the studio working on it with some amazing friends, amazing producers, amazing writers, trying to make the best. I want to make the best project possible. So I'm trying to release a really great project for you guys. And yeah, also just, I think also just other creative ventures in terms of acting, auditioning, looking to get some new work in the acting world, and yeah, just continue to stay proactive in different working opportunities. But yeah, a lot of traveling, a lot of music, and definitely something in the theatre or film space. So yeah, you'll see me around to keep you guys updated for sure.